The Taj Mahal was built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in the memory of his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal. It took 22 years to build the entire monument, from its beginning in 1631 till the end of 1653. Depending on what time of the day it is and whether or not there's moon at night, the Taj Mahal appears to be of different colors every time.
Today is the last Friday of Black History Month. We want to end this month with two very well-known modern-day African-American icons. First, we have Beyoncé, who is a quadruple threat. She's a singer, dancer, actress, and successful businesswoman. She began her career at the age of 8 when she started the music group Girls' Time with her good friend Kelly Rowland. Knowles then moved on to Destiny's Child, which was one of the most successful girl groups ever. In 2003, her career skyrocketed when she went solo. Her first individual album, Dangerously in Love, won 5 Grammys. Barack Obama, born in Honolulu, Hawaii, is the first African-American president of the United States. Obama attended Occidental College in Los Angeles for 2 years, then transferred to Columbia University, where he graduated with a degree in political science. In 1988, he attended Harvard Law School and graduated in 1991 as a magna cum laude. He is currently serving his second term as the 43rd president.
My basic biology teacher, when I was 16, said, there are these cells that have been alive since 1951, and the woman they came from died, and she was black. Like, that was all he said. And I went, what? What are these cells, and who was she, and did she have kids, and what do they think? And those moments, that's what writing is all about. Training yourself to recognize those big moments when they happen. There's the sort of what moments, and to just follow them wherever they're going to take you. The greatest responses that I get to the book usually starts with, I hate science, or I almost didn't read it because it was about cells and it sort of freaked me out, but then I couldn't stop. And a lot of what brings them through the story is the characters. The things that happen to them and the things that they do are really sort of too incredible. It's a story about family, and it's a story about what happens when you lose a mother, children trying to learn about their family, while at the same time you're learning that you actually benefited from their mother's death. Every single person out there, there's not a single person in the world really who hasn't benefited in some way from these cells. I've had kids come up to me saying, my mom had cancer when I was growing up, and she's alive because she took this drug that they used HeLa cells to develop. So I feel like all of these things that the family went through when Henrietta died, I didn't go through because Henrietta's cells helped save my mother. I talked about the story a lot, which is something a lot of writers don't do. I would meet people, out at a dinner party or something, and they'd say, what do you do? Oh, writing this book. What's it about? And I would always start off by saying, it's about the first immortal cells ever grown in culture. And they would go, like, really? You're kidding? But then I'd be like, no, it's interesting. And then I would start to tell the story of the family and the cells and what they did. And inevitably, everyone's reaction was the same. It was like their jaws would drop, and they would just like, really? What are you doing out of your house? Go home and write this book because I want to read it. Good science is all about following the data as it shows up and letting yourself be proven wrong and letting everything change while you're working on it. And I think writing is the same way. And I think that the process of this book was that. I mean, I started writing it thinking I was just writing a book about the cells and the woman they came from. What you imagine the unknown is going to be is never what it actually is.
The talent show auditions have been postponed. If you signed up to audition and did not receive an email, please go to the library where there is a large sign with more information. Thank you. Attention all seniors and juniors. It's official. Prom is going to be on Saturday, April 13th at the Foundry Park Inn and Spa. Dues are still $70 but will go up to $80 in March. Come to the library to pay your prom dues. And remember, if you paid for prom last year, you don't need to pay for it this year.